Hello, this is Shalay Washington, and this week's discussion will be about the problems of size and scale in government. So, we looked at Dr. Donald Livingston's videos on this particular topic, and he presents two visions of political order to us. So, the first one is the natural to man as natural to the family or the language, which is the Aristotle view. The second one is not natural, but is more of work of the willpower and sometimes seem artificial because it's something that we construct. And this idea is based off of Thomas Hobbes. So the Aristotle view of political order, Aristotle felt that it should be something that was small. So this kind of goes back into Greece's governments, and oligarchy was one of their most popular ones and one of their favorite ones. And it was the government that was ran by a few, usually the wealthy and the aristocratic. The other vision of political order, the Thomas Hobbes view, he felt that it should be large, and this is basically what the modern state of government is today, especially when you say a republic, because according to Aristotle, a republic is supposed to be small, whereas in Hobbes, he felt that it should be as large as it could possibly be. So Hobbes felt that without the coercive power of government, that humans would be in a state of anarchy, meaning that anyone had the power to do whatever they wanted, whenever they wanted, at any given time. And this pretty much will lead to a life of solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short ways. So even though no one has a particular power, everyone is kind of abiding by the central authority's power. Even though the central authority is able to do whatever it may please. Hobbes also deems the central power as an artificial man, which also equates the modern states. And he also gives the best theoretical description with origins that come from the Middle Ages. So this is also the work of the second body of the king, where a king rules, and even after his death, he continues to live because his laws and his rules are immortal. And what he set in stone while he was alive, it makes his name and his legacy live on. Under a Hobbesian state, individuals they have their own purpose, and no one is really paying attention to what the other person is doing, but everyone is abiding by the certain rules that come with the civil association. So also to come with the Hobbesian state are social orders to be formed, meaning human beings will form certain things such as societies, gangs, tribes, cities, and things of that nature. And these social orders will also have leaders, whether they be mayors or religious leaders. Political order is also seen as a sense of security, economic prosperity, justice, and a high degree of human excellence for citizens. So, the way to connect that with the time and the state of the political order today, of course, size and population does affect how effective a government's effectiveness to provide for their citizens and their people. But as I said in my abstract, I do feel like a proper government will be able to fluctuate whether the population numbers are low or high or stagnant. Particularly right now with the state of the world being in a pandemic, everyone is having to pretty much adapt. Um, and particularly manufacturers who are used to making things at a certain number, they're going to have to make it at a higher volume just because of what is going on. And everyone is looking at the government to pretty much help at this point, whether it's regular people, small business, or even large corporations, and even the school system. So this is where the government comes in and, despite the size and scale of the political order, hopefully everyone can come together